Greetings, fellow citizens. I am the Senate Dude, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. When we last left off, we helped out the Sublight people with their gas problem, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And now there's another job. And we also helped Phineas secure a supply of dimethyl sulfoxide, and now we're gonna go back to the Hope, but not in this episode, and because there's many more quests that we have to find and do. But let's do it. But first of all, I paused it because I'm in the middle of a conference call with somebody. Yeah.
Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's go. Alright. But we're not going to the Hope just yet. Not just yet. First, we're gonna do other quests first. There we go. Alright, the Ice Palace. Let's go. HRS 1084. Let's roll. This is actually a new location. Add it to the map.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna replace Vicar Max with Mioka. Alright, let's roll. Alright, here we are.
Think there's a generator somewhere?
Restricted access, huh? More like no the fuck not. Alright, let's see. Loose lips, pink slips. That's a good sign. That's a good thing. Oh shit. That's a good joke. Ow! UDL identity cartridge. Get them weapons parts. Adreno. Alright. Blocked. Alright. Restore power and override the terminal. Let's restore the power first. Sealed. Can't go through. Use terminal. Shit. Alright.
We ought to keep an eye on these autos. We poke around too much, they might wake up.
It's a good thing to say. Now let's mind your head. Oh shit. Whoa. That's like fucking Star shit. Sealed. But sealed as well. Sealed. 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 Dead end here, I guess. Sealed. Alright, gotta find where we need to go. Maybe over here. Not opening. Alright. Modify generator mode, normal. Alright, maintenance logs. Alright. Status report. Alright. Repair the toilet. Error, work order already exists. 991 days ago. Okay.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
My team has already handled this issue, soldier. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the automechs. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
I've never been great at de-escalation.
Alright. Damn it, Bard. Alright. Messages. To redacted subject, read your concerns. Alright. Of course, morale is low. Alright, and this draft. Okay. Security routines.
Watch your step.
Opened up. Right, security routines. Disengage checkpoint security. Personal files. Mama Bear. Alright. Opened up. I would love to live on a station like this. Look how clean it is, like bathrooms and shit. What is this? Knock you out, bar. Cosmic smoke. Okay. What was that? Oh, lockers. Nothing in them, though.
I ever meet the people responsible for this. I'm shooting first, never asking questions.
Alright. Holding Tang 001 log. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Please forgive us. Alive, extremely unstable condition. There are so many dead people here, aren't they? Aren't there? I'll take that gun. Do I already have a gun like this? Tactical shotgun, tactical shotgun 2. Take that.
Can we talk?
What do you mean, can we talk?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
I'm not sure, but it's our best chance.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink.
Here, here.
I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Well, what about you? You're still with me?
I'll do anything for a good story, and nothing shines on a pirate's resume like a successful suicide mission. But I asked you first.
The people of Halcyon deserve a chance. So do the colonists on the Hope.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
We'll pull together, I'm confident in that.
You're too trusting, and I'm gonna remember that when I negotiate for my cut of our reward, okay? Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
No. Oh, there we are. Fuck! Alright, security routines. Unlock personal quarters? Yeah. Alright, security routines. Modify system access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. There we go. Alright. Return to root. Project summary. Messages. Huh. Wow, so this is like Vault 11.
Suppose Sublight will thank us for this. I hope that thanks comes in the form of cash. Sharp chances that's science, right? So we got dangerous.
Space is cool. Okay. Okay. Can't read that. Hiya! take that. Ooh, what's here? Ah. Hunting Rifle Ultra, huh? What's here? Oh, no. Oh, I can't go on it. Alright, what's here? Can't open it. Alright. Alright, back out we go. Back to the unreliable. Alright. Back to the Groundbreaker.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Alright. Wonder where the sun is, huh? Alright, let's roll. Alright, where to? Where to? Where to? Ambrose Manor, huh? Alright, cancel. Back to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Alright. Let's roll.
Rizzo's mock apple cider.
Hi.
Damaging another worker will result in a wage deduction.
I just wanted to do that in celebration. I don't know why. Also wasted ammo. Alright. Whoop. Alright, Lilia. What you got?
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Is this about your cloak and dagger warnings?
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and/or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Alright. How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Cross my eyes. That would be funny. Well, that's comforting.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
I can slow down time. Enough. Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
When did Sublight get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Ah. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil?
You don't just turn down an exclusive deal on extraterrestrial scrap. That's amateur shit.
Okay. Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Alright. Hope docking... Wait, what? Alright, let's go to Byzantium.
Smell that? Cycled air never tasted so good.
Recycled, manufactured, and paid for, more like. I'll take the natural stuff, thanks.
At least I know where all these smells came from.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P.
Alright. I like these ship designs. Let's get back on the Unreliable now. To Byzantium.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Alright, let's go. Also, we can meet Ellie's parents.
Oof. Being on a ship sets my stomach to turn.
Ah! Ellie! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
What's this? Character respecification? Oh, no. Oh yeah, do I have my personal quarters? Did they decorate it some more? Oh, look at this! What's this? Sanjar donated these after you helped MSI. What are they? They're crown lanterns. Ah. I like how the groundbreaker's on here. Messages for George Jensen. Oh, hello. Huh. Okay, so apparently there are things are coming through mine. Alright. Oh. Sentry Saber. And Graham's Patch. Alright. Let's get moving. Alright, let's get to the doctor. The Estates District.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Never thought I'd say this, but somehow I prefer my sulfur.
Alright. Get in her house.
If we took apart and sold this place, bet we'd get a year of food out of it.
Door. Alright, door not working. Alright, clear. Alright, rob the place. Logs. HRS 1084. Was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks, my team. Until I deliver results, they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population. Yet another relocation. Huh. Unseal the entrance. Entrance has been unsealed. Down we go. Aw, no music? I'm definitely killing this bitch.
That's top-of-the-line equipment. Better than most.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm the one asking the questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Alright then. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
She runs sublight salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss, bit of a live wire.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Sublight took over the lab. Your human Aquarians are probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
You're talking about the food supply, aren't you?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
This is startling, but it doesn't explain. I saw a presentation about this in Rockwell's office. Didn't look good.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Cornelius Vanderbilt?
One of the 2 Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
But it looks like I found a... Lilia sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Alright, so the board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
Fuck that. People are people, and ought to stay the way they were born. They start trying to tinker with my blood, I'll bury them.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Alright, enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Nyoko, what would you do in my shoes?
Look, cold-blooded murder ain't easy on my spirits. But this, all this research, all these experiments, it's wrong. It's all void damn wrong.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Alright, listen. She fucking made mistakes, okay? But that doesn't mean you can't find redemption. If you can redeem yourself, then that ultimately makes you a better person than you were before. You know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there really is no alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
What if I give you 2,915 reasons?
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
I hope she'll redeem herself by working with Phineas. Fortunately, I can't take all this shit. Huh.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Alrighty, now let's go meet with, let's go visit Ellie's parents in Byzantium. The Fenhill Estate. Where the fuck are we at? This place is fancy. Oh my gosh.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Hello!
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression.
Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Fuck it.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Listen quietly.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Listen quietly.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Let's go, Ella. We've got better things to do than hang around these two.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Oh, I really want to shoot him. Can I shoot him? Alright. See you later, pipsqueaks. Okay. Let's talk outside.
We gotta talk.
Alright, what you want to talk about?
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
Come on, Ellie. We don't have time to dwell on this.
I know. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Work through it on your own time. I just want to know what we're doing next.
Hey, the last thing I want to do is sit around thinking about all this. I want to take action. I want to... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Alright, so how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Alright. I need to ask you a few things, though.
Something on your mind?
Alright, so what about you?
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive. I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
Alright, let's get back to business.
No complaints here.
Alright. Let's go. Let's get to that insurance office. Griffith Jewelers. What the hell? Examine. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, now.
Wouldn't it be something to...
Oh yeah, we can upgrade Ellie's perks. Let's do that. And Nyoka.
See an Earth assault cruiser land here?
Alright. Done that. Now let's get back on the Unreliable.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
You know it, Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Is there anything new to say?
What part of the colony?
Alright, never mind.
How can I be of...
Alright. To Monarch! Huh? Oh shit, we're supposed to go to fucking Fallbrook. Gosh dang it.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Hold on. Wait.
We're
Fallbrook.
now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Alright. Oops. Alright, now let's head over to fucking Fallbrook. Uh-oh. Ow.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Give or take, it's all a bit hazy when I think back on it.
So, was Fallbrook all you'd hoped for?
We got our paws full enough as it is. Maybe. It's no Byzantium. That's what
Hey,
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
let's do it. Hello, insurance agent. Alright, talk.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Okay, duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Huh? Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
Ah. I mean like the Epic Game Store deal that this game did? Yeah, that did not really do this. Especially to these people. Steam Supreme, what do you want me to say? If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
Alright. I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's stay... Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
Alright, so how would I amend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Okay, Marilyn Fenhill isn't... dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Alright. Intimidate.
Please. My policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well. I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Okay. What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
That's all I needed to know.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Okay. That's all for now.
A word, Captain?
Alright, Ellie, what do you think?
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you gonna do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
I guess not. Better to figure things out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
I'm a doer, not a talker. Let's just leave it at that.
You don't have to get all mushy about it.
Aww.
Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Really. This feels weird enough as it is.
Alright, let's get a move on. Maybe on the grave.
Yes. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say knock,
The Chet?
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
Okay, seriously, what's your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Goodbye. The Chet. I get the feeling I've been here before. Ah. Nelson Mason, what's up with you?
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
He means gullible, Captain.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Let me guess, we pocket the half you save?
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Make it 35 plus a sample of the goods, and you've got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Morgellons, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Alright, let's roll. New quest. Alright, what now? Alright. Where are we going? Yes, the CMP Borst Factory. I spit hot Borst when I'm crushing these beats. Yeah. Hello, can I talk? Can we talk? Hello? Oh, hello.
Need myself a drink.
I won't steal it. Alright, so where is Catherine at? Ah, here she is.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as...
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Haven't dealt with Clive yet.
Won't pretend I'm not disappointed. Maybe a handful of bits will spur you into quicker action.
About the Borst Factory.
What about it? Aside from the fact that I can smell it all the way from here.
Where can I find the factory building?
You mean you can't just follow the stench trail or the squealing bloody murder sounds of little sissy piggies? Once you're clear of the bridge, follow the river southwest.
Okay.
Sure. Weren't no...
Thank you. Alright. Let's do... Alright, we need to figure this out.
What? Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Darn well. What?
Hold on 1 second. I can hack these mechanical sentries.
You grew up in Byzantium, right?
Don't rub it in.
I won't get all prickly. I just haven't met someone who left a highlight on purpose. I'm from there, but I'm not really from there, if you follow. What was that?
Alright. This is gonna take a while.
Why playing tricks on me?
They're on us.
Fuck it. Kill these fuckers. Alright, now, let's search them. Okay, never mind.
Hey, Cass.
Alright. Alright, let's just head back to fucking... Let's just head back, I guess.
Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Alright, back to the Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Okay.
Good luck, Captain.
Those purple berry buds.
Is it done?
I spoke to Chartrand. I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartrand's research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
That was it? Wow.
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. I said, get out. Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous.
Well, she's an ass. Part of me wants to kill her. Alright, let's leave. That was bullshit.
CNP, I can't believe it's not cool.
Alright, we need to find a way to do that. And these two tasks here, and then maybe we'll start the Paralon Gorgon quest. Alright, well, we'll do this,
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Alright, well, we'll do this quest later, but until then, we shall end with this cool shot of the planet and Monarch. Alright, everyone, thank you all for watching this great episode, and I will yield the floor. Bye.